Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. I promised yesterday that I would be coming back today again. Unfortunately, it's not being outside today because, well, it's like super rainy. So I figured yesterday I could show you the sunshine, but there's no sunshine today that I could share with you. So I figured I would just show you the sunshine that's in my picture, which was painted by my daughter as a Christmas gift. I'm absolutely grateful for that. But today's topic is how much we can create with our thoughts. And have you ever thought about whether the things that are part of your life, how much those were a focus at one point in your life? How much you were giving energy to those ideas sometime in your past? Because I had this really interesting conversation with a friend yesterday, and it was all about the focus and about creation with our thoughts. And of course, it's a new thing that a lot of people talk about, so I figured I would just join the club. But it's not really the talking that is absolutely essential, but it is the fact that what you focus on, you can create that thing. And it's a really tricky question, isn't it? Or a really tricky thought, because not everybody thinks about good things. Not everybody thinks about all the positive and the things that they would like to make come true. Let that be a dream of a travel, or many people use this creative power, this creative energy for finding a parking spot, right? If you focus on that, and you might have been to mind control training that actually uses it as an exercise for those who would like to practice this talent of theirs. Okay, so if you really focus on finding that parking spot right at the place where you would like to park, let's say closest to the entrance of the place where you're going, then it's almost possible. Yesterday, it was 100% possible for me to get the parking spot I was really hoping for. It was raining last night. I was going to the movie theater. There was a really exciting film about a gymnast who was winning the Olympics first place award 4 or 5 times in her late 30s. Wow, if you really think about that, that's just incredible. So it was a movie about her, and I didn't want to get like too wet running in the rain to catch the movie. And I was thinking about finding a parking spot right in front of the entrance of the movie theater. And guess what? I found that one spot, the only existing spot where I could park my car. So I was absolutely grateful, and it really works. It's not the first time I'm using this skill as such to manifest certain things or to make some things come true. And I know that you also have the ability to do that. Of course, this is just a very small thing that we can use in our daily life, but there are some bigger things that we would like to make come true and we would like to make reality. And try to think about it, what you focus on the most. If you really have positive ideas, if you really have some good feelings, some good thoughts about the things that, is just around you, or the things that are around you, the people who you have around you, then I'm absolutely convinced that you have created that for yourself. And how to create that? Well, you see the best in everybody. You do not focus on their bad qualities because, well, let's just face it, we're not perfect. We do have some good and bad in us, but what we put our focus on is going to prevail. That's going to be obvious. That's going to be visible to the rest of the world. And if I think about all the good characteristics of a person, then that's what they are going to show me because that's what I'm looking for, right? This is why I can say that all the people around me are just great. I can't think of anything that's majorly bad in them. Maybe there are certain habits that if I were them, I would change, but that's their life. They can make their decision about their habits, right? I see people the way they glow, the way they just are excellent people, and they can just add so much to the world. Maybe some people add small steps, others big things. Who knows? It's not predetermined what exactly we can give to our peers, to the people around us, or to our environment. But if you see the good in people, that's what they are going to manifest when they have a conversation with you or when they talk to you. So it's absolutely essential to find all the good, the silver lining. If you focus on the silver lining of that cloud, then you're going to find it. But on the contrary, the bad news is that, if you just catch yourself thinking about all the negativity, if you think about, what the bad possible things are around you, that's what you're going to get. So if you start focusing on something that is not building your life, if you focus on things that are not so positive, the bad news really is that you're going to create that for yourself. And I'm just asking you the question, is that what you would like? Would you like to see the bad in the people around you? Would you like to see the bad things in politics and your environment? Or you'd rather focus on the good? You'd rather focus on something that is really great and something that builds you up, that adds you energy, that charges you up, that makes you feel good in your skin. So be careful with what you think about. A lot of times, try to pay attention to your thoughts before you talk about them. And there are so many things that you can make come true through this method. And I realized that if you want to attract good people into your life, well, try to see the people around you with the good qualities. If you'd like to attract a travel into your life, then focus on that travel. Do some search on Google for that. Do a search that, what kind of accommodations you can find there. Do a search for what kind of programs you could do, what you could visit, what museums are there, what is the vibe of the place. And I'm absolutely certain that there is going to be a point in your life when that thing is going to manifest. And the reason why I feel that I'm actually okay to say this is that I started manifesting things 3 years ago. There were a lot of things that I wanted to make part of my life. And these were small things. I'm not talking about anything major, but hey, we always start with the small, don't we? And that's what's going to build up to be something big. And I started to see this small thing appearing in my life. I started to see people thinking positively around me versus all the negative. This is why I'm, telling you what I was saying. I have also realized that some of those things I wanted to buy, I could buy now. I could change my furniture. I could change my car. I could change things that I really wanted to change. And that is a great feeling. And knowing that I could achieve that, I also know that I can achieve something bigger as well. So put your focus on what you would like to see in your environment. Put your focus on the feelings that you would like to feel yourself, the feelings that you really would like you to be with you, like all the time or throughout the day. Because if you focus on that, that's what's going to arrive and that's what's going to appear. And you're going to experience all the benefits of that. Now, you can also think about goals, maybe something bigger that you'd like to see happen in your life. Maybe it's moving from one country to another. Maybe you would like to start to have children. Maybe you would like to, there's so many things that people can create for themselves. Manifesting those could just happen. It really depends on how much you believe you can do it, and that's a very important step. So you need to believe it as well, that you have this skill. It's an innate skill of ours. It's something that we were born with. Just as we were growing up, we forgot that we have this skill. Kids, they believe in the magic of life. They believe in the magic of fairies. They believe in the magic of great things that are just so positive and filled with a lot of great energies. But as we grow up, we start seeing all the problems. We start seeing the difficulties. We start seeing all the bad because somehow, society kind of dumps that on our heads. But if you're conscious enough, if you're really focused on your own life, on your good vibes, on the things that you would like to see happen, then your focus is going to bring those things or attract those things into your life. And it's good if you have a list of the things that you'd really like to see, if you have a list of the things that you really would like to experience, the people you would like to see around you, the kind of home that you would like to live in, the environment, the nature maybe that you would like to just have around you. Maybe you'd like to live on the beach somewhere, and you cannot yet achieve that. You cannot yet live at a place where your heart desires. But if you keep focusing on that, if you keep doing searches for that on the net, then somehow visualizing what you really would like to see happen is just going to bring about the actions as well. And there's one more thing. Of course, thinking about it is not enough. believing that it can happen is not enough. You really have to take action as well. So I had to take action, and I had to write down what exactly those steps were that I had to take in order to achieve the things I have achieved. So basically, it is the action part that is also necessary. That's what I would like to convey to you as a message. So you need to believe in yourself. You need to have the thoughts of what you would like to create, and you need to take action. But don't think about big things. Think about what your heart tells you, what your subconscious is giving you as an idea of what steps to take. And if you write those down and you go back to it and read it again and again, then the full picture is somehow just, the puzzle pieces are going to be put together, and you're going to see that full picture. So this is how I believe it works. This is how it has worked in my life. I had a lot of lists and notes of the ideas that were coming to me. So finally, I had to find a notebook to write these things in, just to make sure that I'm not losing those scrap papers. But now I have it all written in one book. It's like a shiny pink notebook that I really enjoy looking at and reading. So my idea today for you was that if you think about something quite intensively, if you think about something all the time, if you think about something and visualize that, then you can manifest it. Let it be good or bad. But if you focus on the good, then you're going to be able to create that, and it's going to make your life so much better. You're going to enjoy every moment of it. You're going to see all the good, and somehow after a while you're going to realize that there is nothing bad happening to you, because you can always do that shift. You can always see the positive thing in anything that is happening to you, and this is what's going to change your life significantly. So I'm really glad that you were here with me, and enjoyed the rest of your day, and find those very positive thoughts that are going to change your life, and manifest them. Enjoy your day and take care.